Well, listeners, I'm afraid Kevin is only with us in voice today and not spirit, so you've got Hutch as a sort of rather poor replacement for his wonderful talents.
What do I have to put up with?
I don't know. What do you have to put up with?
It's just not any good, is it, really? It's just pathetic.
But
Why do I have to put up with such amateurs all my life? I don't know. I just can't seem to do anything right at all.
I think perhaps Kevin might be trying to get through us on the
is he? Is it Mystic Link?
Hello, I'm Kevin Donaldson.
Wow! I think we'll be hearing a lot more from him later.
Hello, I'm Kevin Donaldson.
Hello, Kevin.
No, Dan.
Oh, so sorry, Kevin. I won't say anything else then. I'll keep very quiet.
That's a good point, Dan.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for that input in this fantastic Dead Sim Society show. Well, what do you got on the show then tonight, Hutch? We've got a bit of cool vibes.
We've got some very cool vibes. I believe we've got HQ Park.
HQ Park. Well, Mr. Music, will you play?
Yeah, I might be able to manage that.
Yes! We're talking about dead seamen. I've got a few strange deaths. We've got Robert Pulio, 32, entered a 7-Eleven convenience store in St. Louis on the 11th of October last year and started shouting and cursing. When an employee threatened to call the police, Julio grabbed a hot dog and stuffed it down his throat and left the store without paying. The police discovered him unconscious and turning purple outside the store. He choked to death soon afterwards on his 6-inch piece of sausage jammed down his throat. Well, I think there's a moral to that story there. Don't steal hot dogs.
No!
Well, anyway, Mr. Music, will you play?
The Force of Farnborough.
In Cove, Camberley and Crowthorne.
This is 107.8 FCT FM.
8.07101. The Force of Farnborough, FCT FM.
I like it.
And now, over to Lance, mincing about!
Hello, campers.
Good afternoon, Lance, and where are you mincing today?
Well, boys, today your probing reporter is in North Camp, and having minced all the way from the studio, I'm feeling rather parched. So I'm going to begin by probing one of my local haunts, the Ram and Tackle Public House, in the hope of getting a stiff pint from the barman. I'm just thrusting my way into the entrance now. For all you listeners who are Ram and Tackle virgins, allow me to describe the quality of the decor. On my left is the Broken Cliff Richard mirror clock from his Devil Woman days, which leads us on to the landlord's personal collection of rock memorabilia. To start with, we have the actual string from Sandy Shaw's Puppet on a String. I'm not quite sure where the puppet's gone though. That's followed by the gold disc of Clive Dunn's Grandad hit, and in the far corner, in the refrigerator cabinet, is an actual slice of Meatloaf's Meatloaf. But enough of such pleasant thoughts. On my right, I'm approaching the bar, with its white moulded leatherette foam-filled swivel chairs. Hi, Maurice. That's the barman. He's ever such a nice young man.
Oh, hello, love. What do you fancy?
Ooh, make it a large one.
Right you are, Lance.
Well, Maurice is just pulling my pint now, listeners, and... Ooh, you've got a good head on that one, Maurice. I guess it's all in the wrist work.
Oh, Lance.
Oh dear. I don't think we'll be hearing for him later. I think it's a bit rude. Too rude for my liking. No, we were discussing
Too much
earlier.
sauce. Too much sauce.
Anyway, we were discussing earlier, weren't we, Hutch?
We most certainly
about
were.
Take That, one of the biggest bands in Britain today, and how that we just cannot hate them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I really used to hate them when they first came out, and everyone was sort of, "Ooh, take that, I love Robbie" sort of thing. But
Oh, I love
once
Robbie.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, I do.
Once you start listening to like really good songs like "Back for Good,"
You mean Back for Good?
that's the one, indeed. You just can't hate them. I mean, there was a time,
I want you back for
when
good.
they said, "Babe, I'm back again," and I thought, "Why don't you go again?"
Yeah.
When they said that one about, what's the one they did with Lulu?
Relight my fire.
Yeah, I thought, why don't I set you on fire? But now, I want them back, and I want them back for good.
Q.
Wow, you're great, Dan.
Thanks.
Mashed potato.
I guess now it's time that you came back for good.
What a whopper.
Lounge suites,
dining room and bedroom furniture,
fireside chairs,
carpets
and beds.
In fact, for all your furnishing and flooring needs.
Apex Furnishing on the main Victoria Road in Farnborough has been specialising in home furniture for all the family for over 30 years.
With friendly service and free delivery, it's the only name you need to know.
Plus, if you have a favourite three-piece suite or fireside chair that's wearing a bit thin at the edges, Apex Furnishing are qualified upholsterers and provide an expert service at a reasonable price.
If you need carpets or furniture, then you need Apex Furnishing, Victoria Road in Farnborough.
The Force of Farnborough is FCT FM.
Hello, back again. Well, I was reading through the papers the other day, and I've got a little story I just think I have to read you. This was a classic. I was reading in the Independent, actually. Pat Lee was woken in the early hours at home in Marden, near Dervise, Wiltshire, by two phone calls. The first phone call, she heard groaning and moaning and assumed it was an obscene call. When her telephone rang again, she heard more groaning and her 25-year-old daughter Amanda cry, "Oh my God!" Then she could hear a man's voice. Thinking that her daughter had been attacked, she rang the police, who rushed around to her daughter's house in Wokingham, Berkshire. Amanda had been enjoying a night of passion with her boyfriend, and it was presumed that one of them had twice unwittingly pressed the last number redial button on the bedside telephone table with their toe.
Perhaps.
Well...
My love guns loaded and shit in my sights. Big game is waiting there inside the tides, yeah.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. Remember, you're listening to FCT FM, and it is crazy here today. Crazy.
Very, 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 very crazy, in fact.
Indeed it is. Well, as you probably know, we haven't got Kevin here today, but later on we'll be ringing him at his mysterious location. Who knows where he is?
Chit-chat with Kev.
Personal chit-chat. And also, I'd just like to say, if you heard earlier, we're having that bit of chit-chat about Take That. If you've got sort of anything on Take That you want to tell us, any comments, our number is 01252 391 385. If you want to ring us up about Take That.
Yes!
Because we love Take That.
We love them.
Farnborough Reports.
National news.
Farnborough Reports.
Local news.
Farnborough Reports.
Local travel.
Farnborough Reports.
Weather for your area.
Farnborough Reports.
Topical features.
Farnborough Reports.
Every weekday evening.
Farnborough Reports.
For 15 minutes.
Farnborough Reports. At 6 on the Force of Farnborough, FCT FM.
107.8. The Force of Farnborough, FCT FM.
Hello, Kevin. Are you there? Hello, Kevin? Kevin Donaldson. Can you speak to me?
We should have just had a live link up there with our FCT FM friend. Oh, he can hear us. Where is he? Hello.
Hello, Kevin. Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, well,
we've lost him. We've lost him. Can you believe it that we've lost him?
Can't hear me.
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, yes, I think we've got you now.
We've got you now.
Fader up, you fools.
The fader was up, but...
Oh, so you can hear me now, then?
Hutch has been a technical cretin.
Don't know why I bother. Hello, it's me, Mr. Donaldson, your northern correspondent.
Where the hell are you, Kevin?
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I set you up to do this show, and I've left you all on your own now.
Where are you?
Well, we're in Liverpool at the moment.
What are you doing in Liverpool?
Oh,
it's nowhere near Farnborough.
You crazy fool, you.
Filming for media, but we've been to sort of St Helens and Salford and Manchester, and we've been sniffing around Upper Ramsbottom as well.
I bet you have, Kevin.
I bet you have.
It's a place, really.
You just behave yourself up there, Kevin. I get very worried.
We give this
So
college
you've
a
been
bad
missing me then?
reputation.
Well, no, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear that.
And we'd really sort of send you some money so you can actually stay up there, because we don't
Thank you very
we really
much.
want you back here at all.
You're so sweet. I would
think
have done
perhaps,
something exciting, but I've been stuck in an industrial estate, and it's just been no to do anything. So you couldn't really do anything as your northern correspondent. Really, I'm a bit useless.
Yes. I've got an idea that perhaps we might actually have a radiothon, like you have telethons. We'll have a radiothon and see if we can raise enough money to persuade you to stay up there, Kevin.
Thank you.
A radiothon.
That'd be great, mate.
That would be great.
Radiothon to get rid of me.
Well, Kev, all I can say is thank you very much for being in Liverpool and not being here. And hopefully we won't see you very soon.
Okay, well, I might be back next week, but if you get me enough money, I'll never come back.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, bye, Kev.
See you later, Dan. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
You cheeky monkey.
I try my best.
Yes, Dan. No, Dan. That's a good point, Dan.
Do you find town centres boring?
Yes, I do.
Do you crave the unusual?
Well, yes, I do.
Then why not visit the Trading Post?
Farnborough's very own Tudor shopping village.
The Trading Post has its own beauty and hairdressing salons with all the latest styles for discerning ladies and gents.
Antiques and books at incredibly low prices.
A good as new clothes and electrical goods shop.
And all manner of unusual gift ideas, including locally made crafts in our craft gallery.
We also have a bathroom centre,
a pine furniture shop,
wedding boutique,
and a stencil shop.
When the shopping is done,
or if you just need a break,
then why not visit our cafe, where homemade food is our speciality.
And teas and coffees are the best in the area.
Remember, if you want a choice of shopping from the 21st century
without the bush and shove,
then visit the Trading Post directly opposite the depot and adjacent to the Asda car park.
It's open 10 till 5:30 Monday to Saturday
and 11 till 5 on Sunday.
So give us a call here at Farnborough on 01252 372 737.
Or better still, come and see how we've set shopping back over 100 years at the Trading Post.
Well, I really like the monkeys there, Dan. I think we had a bit of the monkeys earlier today, didn't we?
I am a believer. And
I thought you were.
couldn't see her if I tried, or whatever they say.
That's probably, Dan, because you wear glasses and you haven't actually got them on at the moment.
I'm blind as a bat
Mashed
without them.
potato.
Thank you, Kevin. Aardvarks to you as well.
My sentiments exactly.
Thank you.
In my sights, big game is waiting there inside the tides, yeah.
We know exactly what you're saying. Well, what have we got coming up for the rest of the show? I remember after our show at 4 o'clock, we've got Alan Warren and Tony Cook, two of our favourite DJs on FCT FM. They're up next.
They'll be taking us through the drive time hours.
Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely.
Whopper.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Obscure. I'd just like to apologise for anything you've heard today, because Kevin left us a mysterious cart. And if you don't know what carts are, they're those little things we play, those little odd bits.
For example?
No.
Well, it's also an education listening to FCT FM as well. Remember that. Mr. Music, all I can say is, will you play?
You're joking.
The lamppost hangs his head in disgrace, shines no light upon my face. Through the darkness we still see.
Well, everybody out there in Radio Land, it's the end of us again. We're going.
Time to say our fond farewells.
Yeah, well, hopefully we have Kevin back, even though after everything I said.
Hello,
he should be coming
I'm
back.
Kevin Donaldson.
Hello, Kevin. He should be back next week, and next week we also have back, we will have Auntie Kev, our resident Allegheny aunt. We also have Gypsy Dan.
As well as the next exciting instalment of Mincing About and Sound Effects 7.
Yes, Dan.
It's amazing how we've got some kind of telepathic link there with Kevin Donaldson.
Hello, I'm Kevin Donaldson.
Hello, Kevin.
No, Dan. Hello, I'm Kevin Donaldson. That's a good point, Dan.
Yes.
I like it.
No.
Wow, you're great, Dan.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.